Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at techtrader.com. It's Monday, April the 15th, tax day, and it wasn't a good day for Wall Street. Markets were strong pre-market, exploded at the opening, and immediately pulled back. Then it got pretty ugly, and by the afternoon, this market was falling hard and fast, breaking some support levels and putting us in a very dangerous, precarious position. But there's always stocks running. I'm going to show you some longs and shorts today. ADIL, which exploded 3 days ago and then stalled, today had a reversal day, but not quite an engulfing one. Well, actually, it was engulfing, but it didn't break out over the prior high. So we need to get over 308, today's high, 310. So a little bit above that, and we could be in a 4.25, 5 range. AISP exploded, pulled back. You can see it's narrowing in a coil, large one too. If this blows, it could be explosive. It is a artificial intelligence stock, and it's got a really intriguing pattern. Today's reversal off 777 to 9.25. Close 895 up 99 cents at 12.5% was, I think, critical for this stock, and we'll see if there's a follow through. ARQ, very, very strong relative strength considering the market. This stock was up again today, but it was an inside day. And looking at the long-term picture, you'll see how much this stock has come up over the last few months into a resistance zone now, so be careful up here. But I wanted to show you the pattern as it's quite strong and it could extend into the 910 zone. Avdl popped today in a very lousy market, good relative strength, up 151 or 9.5%. Volume increased to 2.4 million, the best in about 6 weeks. And you can see that a breakout here could lead to much higher levels. I'm now looking for 19 and 21. Coupang exploded yesterday and found a nice follow through today before the pullback. So now it's extended short term and needs to pull back and consolidate. What I'd like to see is it do a wave for consolidation, something like that in a year, take its time and then move up higher. Got to get above 22.5. Don't want it below, ideally, the gap, in my opinion, at 2045. EGIO accelerating in the last 5 days. It's gone from 1121 to 2244, or doubling exactly, and breaking out. So the next target for me is going to be move up into this zone across there, or about 26.7. Keep an eye on this one. ELYM popped 2 days ago big time with big volume, huge volume, then stalled, but today can't resume its advance. Now, looking at the weekly chart, this is some key resistance here, and there's a big gap in there as well. I can see the stock 6 or 7. Indo, explosive move in the last 3 days, has taken it from 2 and change to 6.5. It did pull back late in the day and then popped after hours. You can see it's been pretty strong of late, and this kind of a pattern, if it gets through here, could explode into the 8.5, 9 zone. IZM, I just wanted to show you this, not recommending it, but folks, you don't often see a stock go vertical from 7.5 to 51 in 2.5 weeks with not 1 day down. Pretty impressive. I would be really careful with this one. KAVL, V bottom with a right-hand extended platform and a breakout. Today, a big pop, taking it from 262 to 969 before backing way off. Still closing at 614. That was up 347 or 130%. Nevertheless, a pretty strong day on 45 million shares. It did back off resistance, so it may need some time to back and fill in here, something like that. KOLD with nat gas looking like it just wants to go to hell in a handbasket. Is at the apex of a big coil, and if it breaks out of here, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave coming, maybe, which could be somewhere in the 31, 30, 40 range. That would be immense. It may be a swing if it gets over 82. LABD with biotech, with the market coming down, some of the ultra shorts are breaking out. Here's the LABD. Now having a target around 10 3/4. We get to that is rocket fuel time. SQQQ, long downtrend, popped up hard today from 1059 to 1151, about a point, and then was up about 5% with volume increasing. The stock looks like it could extend. The TZA broke out as well, back above its moving average for the first time since way back here in November. This could have turned the corner today, jumping 97 cents or 5%. My target on this one's 23.4. And UVIX, well, you know how this can go. It's explosive when it runs. Today, it jumped from 1012 to 1285. After hours in particular had a very strong follow through and then backed off. But I really like the potentiality here now that it's appeared to be having record volume on a breakout area. Now to the short side. Autodesk, which we put as tech trader swing on, got slam dunked today all the way down to 226. It was only down 7, but at one point it was higher. So the stock really came down to support and closed near there. So I think it has room to come down near 210. AKAM also broke its the descending bear coil, and you can see today imploding a bit down to $1.47 and underneath key support. If it gets any further damage, we're going to see 95 and maybe even 88. BRZE broke a bear flag. We just put that up this weekend. It looks like it's headed down towards the high 30s and then mid 30s. CEIX is the Kold stock. I'm watching this carefully because if it breaks, it could break hard, but it's not ready yet. Stay tuned. LITE broke a head and shoulders top. This is a tech trader swing. It's at target number 1 already. I'm looking for 35.6. New York Times, I think, is about to implode right at the bottom of a quadruple bottom support level, and if it breaks 40 and then 37.8 may be doable. We added PVH this weekend. Look at this bear flag, and it looks like it's going to get hammered. Next support and target around 88. QLYS also about to break a coil. It could implode. 150 and 138 targets. Sentinel tech trader swing short broke down today. I think it goes lower, looking for 18.5. Shopify rolled over of a head and shoulder top, has broken its neckline. I think it's due for a move into that 61, 62 zone, maybe even 57.8. And finally, Zscaler, really that spiral. This stock looks like it could just fall apart. At some point, you may see 150 or even 135. Let's look at some longs and shorts at thetechtrader.com. It's that treacherous markets out there, folks, so be careful. This is HB signing off. Have a great evening. Bye, everybody.